Well, as I told you, we're going to do a summary of Unit 10 and then all the grammar, okay? So, Unit 10 talk about senses, okay? So, in the first unit, in page 96, okay, you have vocabulary related to the sense of sight, okay? So, glaze, glance, glare, observe, spot, stare, look, watch, okay? So, you have a lot of vocabulary related to the sense of seeing, okay? Grammar point, I talk about later, okay? Unit 2, sense of humor. Okay, we have if with all the conjunction classes. Okay, we have make the revision of the conditional. Okay, so in this unit is more about grammar. Okay, the conditional clauses, right? But here you have also vocabulary related to the senses. Okay. In Unit 3, you have vocabulary skill development. You have the assimilation, okay, when we join sentences and it seems that you're saying other thing, okay? And verbs that could be confusing because the meaning is similar or because there's a tiny thing to explain the difference, okay? Then speaking and writing, unit number 4 is about checking and clarifying and describing a scene in detail. Very important to describe things, okay? Because if you have to describe a photograph or talk about something, okay, so you have to describe. I told you in the video of this unit the differences between one test and the other when you talk about for example the light, okay, it's not the same that you say we were in the daylight as the light was glancing or was twinkling or whatever, okay, or was very bright. So you can imagine if you use these things, okay. The video is why we see color, okay, it's quite interesting because colors doesn't exist, okay, don't exist colors, yeah. And well, you could learn more things about that, okay. And the review that I always put you the answers, okay. So I'm going to next week, by the way, is about media. Quite interesting, this unit, okay. Above all, for those who like following series and so on, I'm going to give you recommendations to learn culture and history in English, okay. But this for next week, okay. So we're going to do a summarize of the grammar. Okay, I'm going to the grammar reference points in page 136, okay? These grammar reference points are for the first and the second unit. It means each unit has 5 parts, okay? For example, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, okay? The last one is the video. 3 and 4 about vocabulary, reading, listening, and speaking. So the first 2 are related to grammar, okay? I'm going to talk about that. So in unit 1, that you saw with Rosa, you have different types, different question types, okay? Remember, I mean, in this level, you know how to do questions, but actually subject and verb, okay? If you have a question word, where, when, what, it goes at the beginning of the sentence, okay? Questions with who, remember that who substitutes the subject, so you don't need, okay, the subject, okay? Who are you talking about, okay? Who are you talking about? Who is he, okay, for example? Or who has been to Italy? Who has been to Italy? You don't know the person, so you can't say the adjective. But who do you talk about? Okay, in this case, who refers to the object. So remember, question with who could refer to the subject or to the object. If it refers to the subject, you can say the subject in the question. If it refers to the object, okay, you need to put the subject, okay? Present perfect, simple, and continuous. Well, present perfect has or have plus past participle. Present perfect continuous have, has, been plus the verb with ing, okay? What's the difference? Present perfect is when you say something that is related to present, but it is started in the past. For example, I have eaten a lot. You don't say exactly when do you eat a lot, but I have eaten, okay? But I have been eating a lot, you refer to that the time, okay, was like longer in the time, okay? The action was longer in the time. So present perfect simple refers to the idea of the sentence, and present perfect continuous refer more to the length of the action, okay? For example, I have eaten, okay, the action. I have been eaten quite a lot, okay? You refer to the time, to the long length of the action, okay? How long was the action, right? Okay, unit 2, past events, okay? You have past simple, right? Past continuous, past perfect, okay? Past simple, when something finished in the past. Past continuous, when something was happening at the same time, okay? My husband was running the street when he saw the police, okay? For example, something that happened in the past is past simple, something that was developing, past continuous, okay? Past perfect is the most past that we have in English, okay? Past perfect had and past participle, okay? When the train had arrived, cuando el tren había llegado, okay, I wasn't there. So the train have left, el tren se había marchado, okay? So past perfect is the first action in the past, then past simple, and then present simple, okay? So you have passive and narrative forms, past perfect forms, okay? Unit 3, future. Will, for plans, going to, for plans as well, but what's the difference? Will is more for predictions, okay? Things you are going to do in the future, and going to are for plans, like nearing the time, okay? Present simple, we use the present simple in future actions when it's scheduled, okay? The train leaves tomorrow. Leaves, present, tomorrow, future, okay? And present continuous is similar to going to, but when you have something very, very planned. I'm meeting my friend this weekend. I'm going to meet my friends this weekend. What's the difference? In the first one, you have more plans. I'm meeting my friends at 5. I already know what I'm going to wear, everything, okay? Then future continuous and future perfect. Future continuous will be ing. Future perfect will have past participle, okay? Future continuous is when you are saying that at this point in the future you will be doing something, okay? And future perfect is that in a future you could have finished something, okay? So future continuous is you are talking about a specific moment in the future, and future perfect you are talking about an action that had finished in the future, okay? By the end of the month we will be free, okay? We will be free, present, normal, present. We will be going out, okay? Future continuous. By the end of the month, we will have been confined for 2 months and a half, okay? Passive, right? Passive, remember that active form is present, subject, the verb, and the complement direct. The complement direct goes to the present. The verb goes to the verb in passive form with to be and past participle, and the subject goes to the complement agent introduced by, okay? I eat a cake is eaten by me. Remember that in the passive, the tense is the same in the active and the passive voice. What changes? The verb, okay, changes into the passive form. How? Verb to be with past participle, okay? Causative, have and get. I have something done, get something done is when, for example, I have my car repaired, okay? You have your car repaired when you don't repair your car yourself, but it's someone who repairs it for you. Have, something, the thing, and done, the past participle, okay? Have and get are similar. Get is more informal than have, okay? Verbs with ing and infinitive. You know that there's a list, okay? For example, like, love, hate, mind, all the verbs that are with ing, okay? All the verbs that refer to like or dislike are with ing. But I would like to, I would love to, okay? Because would is with infinitive. So when there are two verbs in English, the first one is conjugated, the second one could be or infinitive or gerund, depending on the list, okay? Well, other uses of ing and to, for example, if the verb is the subject of a sentence, eating is bad, or eating is good, smoking is bad. If the verb is the subject, is with ing, okay? Or after prepositions, okay? To, after to, we have infinitive, okay? Or with some expressions, okay? So, number 6, articles. Very, very important, the articles, because in the writings, you sometimes confuse these articles. We almost never use the, unless we have to specify, okay? If something is specific, the. If it's not specific, we are talking in general, no the, okay? For example, the elderly, we are referring to these kind of people, but globalization is great, okay? You don't put the, okay? All nouns must be with an article, okay? Article could be are, an, okay, the, some, few, little, 3, 4, so there's a lot of articles, okay, but you always have to put one, okay? Determinants and quantifiers, okay, remember, few and little, few, countables, little, uncountables, okay? Much, many, much, uncountables, many countables, okay? A little, a few, just a little, little, okay? No, not a lot. A lot of, okay? Lots of. Remember, you say of, you have to put something after. Lots of people, a lot of people, but lots of people, okay? But a lot, full stop, okay? So there were a lot of people, there were lots of people, there were a lot, okay? Too many, too much, or too little, too few, okay? Too is demasiado, okay? Each singular, okay? Every, also singular, all plural, okay? This we have explained in classes. Both, neither, either, one or the other, okay? Both and, neither nor, either or, okay? 7, modal verbs, very important, the modal verbs, okay? In general, must. You must do it is something obligatory, but you put on your own. Have to, something obligatory that someone tells you to do, okay? Mustn't, prohibition. Don't have to, you don't have to do it, lack of obligation, okay? Can is permission or ability. I can play the guitar, I can go out, okay? Be able to, a synonym of can when talking about ability. I am able to play the guitar. Be allowed to, a synonym of can when permission. I am allowed to go out, okay? Might, may, probability. It might rain tomorrow. It might rain tomorrow. May, more probable than might. Okay. Then, should, ought to, advice, recommendation. Okay. Modal verbs, no auxiliary. Can, can't, should, shouldn't. Okay. No to, before or after. Okay. No s in the third person. And only in present. If you want to talk about the modals in past, that is the second part of the unit, you put modal, have, and past participle. You could have done it. You should have visited him, okay? Relative clauses. Okay, relative clauses are to join sentences. Relatives goes always with an antecedent before, okay? So you have to put antecedent and relative. Who refers to person, which refers to people or to all the sentence. Where, to location. But when you talk about places, you could refer to the place as a place or as a thing. For example, Salamanca is the place where I was born. Salamanca is a city that or which I like. Okay, Salamanca could be the place or could be the thing. Okay, what is translated por lo que. Okay, I don't know what you say. No sé lo que dices. Okay, right. And whose, possession. The father whose siblings are whatever. Okay, past participle clauses. Okay, participle clauses. Well, are clauses which begin with present participle or past participle. Okay. This is, for example, when in advanced level, as you are. Okay. For example, instead of saying all the subject or the auxiliary, so you put here. Okay. For example, hearing a noise downstairs, Jason got up. When he heard the noise, so it's like summarizing a sentence. Yeah. 9, adjectives and adverbs. Okay, adjectives give like color to the nouns. Adverbs modify adjectives, verbs, okay, or other adverbs. Okay, remember that adverbs with ly are adverbs of manner. Okay, past and present habits. Okay, used to, solía, infinitive. Be used to, estar acostumbrado, ing. Get used to, estar acostumbrándose, ing. Okay. Or the adjectives. I told you that we have a mistake in the book, okay, and you have the order is opinion, value, size, age, shape, color, origin, nationality, material, and purpose. Purpose at the end, okay? Then, conditional. We start here in Unit 10. Conditional and conjunction clauses. Conditional are clauses that they start with if. If, unless is like if not, okay? Unless it rains, if it doesn't rain, okay? So, if or unless or whether or when or before. So these are synonyms of if, okay? There are 3 types of conditionals. If present, present. If present, will. If present, imperative, okay? First conditional. If past, would. Second conditional. If past perfect, would have done. Would have past participle. Third conditional. First conditional, possible. Second conditional, probable. Third conditional, impossible, okay? Reported speech, we're going to see in the next unit, okay, is when you say something that other people have said. We will explain it, okay? Reporting verbs that help you in the reported speech. And then unit 12 is about the conditionals I have told you before, okay? Conditional sentences to talk about unreal situations, conditional number 2 and 3, and wish if only is similar to the conditional, but when you say ojalá, okay? I wish I had been here, okay? I wish could be followed with 3 things: past simple, past perfect, or will, okay? And I'm going to explain it, okay? Because it depending on the thing you have before means one thing or the other, okay? But more or less similar to the conditions, okay? So this is a review of the grammar. I hope I have helped you, okay? I don't have Blackboard or material to explain it, but anyway, if the oral explanation is good, remember that you have plenty of exercise to work with, but grammar is not the most important thing, okay? So it's important that you practice grammar, okay, to improve your writings and your speaking, wherever, but it's better if you read and write and listen English, okay? Because this is the way we learn English, okay? So bye-bye.